The Porsche 918 Spyder, a hypercar that proved hybrids aren't boring. They're brutally fast. With nearly 900 horsepower, Nurburgring lap records, and a price tag bigger than most apartment blocks, this car is a true game changer. Today, we're diving into the insane world of the Porsche 918 Spyder. Let's rewind to the early 2000s. Ferrari had the Enzo, a carbon fiber spaceship with an F1-derived V12. McLaren had already cemented itself as a legend with the F1, a car that was still the fastest production car in the world. And Porsche? They were coming off the Carrera GT, a screaming V10 masterpiece that scared the life out of anyone who drove it too hard. Each of these cars wasn't just about speed. They were status symbols. They were built to show the world, we are the kings of engineering. And with the Enzo and the Carrera GT facing off, a fierce rivalry was born. But by the late 2000s, the world was changing. Regulations were tightening, emissions mattered more than ever. Ferrari and McLaren started working in secret on their next hypercars. And everyone was asking, how do you stay fast, but also stay relevant? Porsche didn't want to just keep up. They wanted to leapfrog the competition. So in 2010, at the Geneva Motor Show, they dropped a bombshell. The 918 Spyder concept. A hypercar with a plug. A car that could run silently on electricity, yet still tear up a racetrack. To the audience, it looked like science fiction in a carbon fiber body. At the time, no one else had dared to show something like it. Ferrari teased the LaFerrari years later. McLaren revealed the P1 around the same time. But Porsche? They were the first to step up and say, the hybrid era has arrived, and we're going to dominate it. Under the skin sits a 4.6-liter naturally aspirated V8, developed from Porsche's RS Spyder Le Mans prototype. That engine alone makes 608 horsepower. But Porsche wasn't satisfied. They added two electric motors, one on the rear axle, one on the front. Together, they added another 279 horsepower. Total output, 887 horsepower. That's right, nearly 900 horses working together. The 918 features all-wheel drive, a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch gearbox, and a 6.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Doesn't sound like much, but it gives you around 11 miles of pure electric range, perfect for sneaking through the city, or rolling silently to the Nurburgring. 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds, a top speed of 214 miles per hour. And here's the big one. The 918 Spyder was the first production car ever to break the 7-minute barrier at the Nurburgring. In 2013, it clocked a 6:57 lap. That's faster than a Bugatti Veyron. Porsche had just proven hybrids can outrun gas-only hypercars. On the outside, the 918 looks unmistakably Porsche, but futuristic at the same time. Low nose, wide hips, and massive air intakes. But the coolest detail? The exhaust pipes. They exit right above the engine, just behind the cockpit. Hot gases are vented upwards, improving cooling and giving the V8 a sound like a full-on race car. The roof panels? Made of carbon fiber, removable by hand, turning the car into a Targa. It's part hypercar, part roadster, and all insane.
Porsche decided to build exactly 918 units. Coincidence? Nope. Clever marketing. Each one sold for around $850,000 new. And of course, they all sold out. Today, you'll need at least $1.5 to $2 million to get your hands on one. And if you're after the rare Weissach package, which shaved 90 pounds off the car using magnesium wheels and more carbon fiber, you'll be paying even more. Of course, it wasn't perfect. The battery pack was small, the electric range short, and at 3,700 pounds, the car wasn't exactly lightweight. Some purists even said, this isn't a real Porsche, it's a science experiment on wheels. But then Porsche dropped that 6:57 Nürburgring lap time, and those critics went pretty quiet. The Porsche 918 Spyder was more than just a hypercar. It was a statement. The future is hybrid. It combined brutal performance with forward-thinking tech and proved that sustainability doesn't have to mean boring. Out of the Holy Trinity, this is the one car you could actually drive every single day. Hybrid or not, the 918 Spyder is a legend. So what do you think? Is the 918 the ultimate hypercar, or would you take the P1 or LaFerrari instead? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more car stories that go full throttle.